Ladies and gentlemen, when was the last time you posted a story, smiled, and told everyone you were good, while secretly feeling like you were completely falling apart? Just think about it. We are so good at that, aren't we? We post the highlights, the coffee cups, the hangouts, but we don't post the rejections. We don't post the moments where everything just feels too heavy. We scroll through our phones and see everyone else's success stories, and we compare it to our own messy reality. And it's so easy to feel like you are the only one failing, because I know there's a moment we all have. Maybe it happens at 2 a.m. You're sitting on your bedroom floor, staring at your laptop. Everything is due, nothing's working, and you just feel this crushing weight in your chest. You slide down against your bed, pull your knees, and just cry. You know that feeling, don't you? That feeling of just giving up. Not giving up on life, but just giving up on trying to hold it all together for a little while. When you're on that floor, the ground feels really comfortable. It's quiet. The floor doesn't ask you to have your 5-year plan figured out. It doesn't ask you to be productive. It just lets you be tired. And in those moments, a very quiet voice in your head whispers, just stay here. It's easier down here. I know that voice really well because I heard it about 2 years ago when I was trying so hard to get into Pemerintahan. For 6 months, my life wasn't normal. I wake up at 3 a.m. every single day to run before the sun came up. I ran until I couldn't catch my breath. I did push-up until my arms shook, and then I studied until my eyes burned. And the hardest part was the loneliness, because while I was running in the dark, my friends were sleeping in, living normal young lives, and I just felt so left behind. And then one day, I just hit a wall. It was a practice run for the physical test. Blasting hot, last lap, my leg felt like lead, and then I just stopped. I sat down on the grass next to the track, completely out of breath, knowing I had missed the time, I had failed, and I remember sitting there, muscles cramping, hands blistered, thinking, you know what, I'm done. I'm just going to stay right here. The grass was cool. It was quiet. It didn't expect me to be perfect. It just let me be tired. And honestly, I was so tempted to stay, to quit, to tell myself I wasn't built for this. I wasn't good enough. I was scared. I was wasting my youth. But sitting there, I didn't have some big inspirational movie moment. I just sat there until my breathing slowed down, and I look at my dirty running shoes, and I look at the track, and I realized something really simple. The ground wasn't fixing anything. Staying down wasn't going to make my leg faster. It wasn't going to make the fear go away. It was just making me give up. And if I stay on the ground, I knew I'd be sitting there tomorrow feeling the exact same way, but with the heavy regret of quitting. So I just got up. Not because I was suddenly motivated, just because I was tired of sitting there, and I knew I had to try again the next day. And the next morning, my alarm went off at 3 a.m. My body screamed at me to stay in bed. Every muscle ached, but I just told myself, I don't have to run a perfect lap today. I just have to put my feet on the floor. That's it. Just stand up. That's what resilience actually looks like. It's not a TikTok montage. It's just making the quiet, boring decision to move 1 inch forward when your brain is telling you to quit. Now, I know most of you watching this aren't training like I did, but I know you are carrying a weight that no one talks about. Maybe you're a student drowning in pressure, feeling like one bad grade ruins everything. Maybe you're facing your 10th job rejection, feeling like you're falling behind all your peers. Maybe you're just so tired of pretending you have it all figured out. You're sitting on the floor, looking at everyone highlight reel, thinking you're the only one who failed. But I'm here to tell you you're not. Everyone around you is fighting something. The difference isn't that some people never fail. The difference is that some people have learned they don't have to pretend they didn't. You might be looking at me thinking, she's a Praja, she's in uniform, she's got it all figured out. But the truth is, I'm in this uniform because I know what the floor feels like. My future job is to serve communities. And a leader who has never fallen cannot help a generation that is hurting. I'm learning how to fall, how to sit in the dirt, and how to choose to stand back up, so that when you faces a crisis, I have the strength to stand in the gap for you. I need to know how to use so I can help you to rise. So if you are on the ground tonight, I need you to realize something. When you finally stand up, you aren't just standing up for yourself. Look at your friends, look at your siblings, look at the people scrolling through their phones right now, feeling just as broken, just exhausted, as lost as you do. They are watching you and they are waiting for you to stand up, because when you rise, you become living proof that it's possible. When you refuse to stay down, you give everyone around you permission to rise too. Ladies and gentlemen, as a future public servant, I can tell you that community is never saved by a leader who has never fallen. A community is saved by a leader who falls, who feels the crushing weight of failure, and then looks back and says, I know it hurts down there, but I found a way up. Let me show you. Well, your fail is not the end of your story. It's the origin story of your strength. The ground didn't defeat you, it prepared you. So take a deep breath, put your hands on the floor and push, not just to get back to where you were, but to become who you were always meant to be. I'm Sofia, signing out. Thank you.